All right, we're here with Spencer Knight. Spence, thanks for taking some time to talk to me. So you lost your first game in Charlotte, but now you've won 5 games in a row. What do you think that's a reflection of?
It's honestly one of those things that I've always said, like, each game is so, like, it's an independent thing, right? One game does not really influence, if you win or lose the next game always, right? So that's the thing. It's like, I always look at it, you get a good stretch that happens, but you also get bad stretches sometimes too, right? And it's one of those things that, but yeah, it's one of those things that it just, you just got to sometimes just be grateful for what you have. And, obviously I think it's more of a reflection of the team than me. If anything, it's one of those things that I look at the group here, and they have a great group, and they play really disciplined and, play really smart, and everyone's kind of pulling. So it's a great group to be a part of, and, I think it's more a reflection of that than me.
Do you think there's a correlation where the team gets some confidence knowing they have you in net?
I think, this organization's had a lot of great goalies, and honestly, I think, the goalies that all the goalies that are here that have played here, I think they've had are phenomenal goalies. There's a lot of guys like Dax, Beebs, Gibby, and they had Dubnik for a little bit too. And they're all great goalies, and I think it's I think that's the team. It's not just me. It's I think they have confidence. Everyone.
Mm-hmm. BC, Team USA, the Panthers, and now the Checkers. You played on 4 teams in the last 2 seasons. How do you lock into a new team once you get there? What's the secret?
I didn't realize that, but that's kind of funny. It's it's one of those things that you just kind of come in and you just try to have fun. It's like be a part of the group. I'm fortunate enough to know a lot of guys here already from either whether it's BC or just through being in Florida or dev camps, and so there's a great group. And even the guys from Seattle that I didn't know beforehand have been awesome, and we all kind of click right away. And it's a tight-knit group off the ice too, so I think that's kind of gels and kind of transfers on the ice.
Mm-hmm. The group back in Florida, a couple of exciting games against Carolina and Minnesota. What do you think when you're watching the team? What's it like to see them just continue their amazing run? Because as a Panthers fan, this has just been such a phenomenal season.
Yeah, so they're obviously having a great season. I honestly don't really watch much hockey, so I'll sometimes just hear what they're doing, but I never really pay attention to what's going on. I'm just like, I don't know. Ever since I signed pro, I kind of just stopped watching hockey. So it's been one of those things. I'm just kind of they're doing great. I know from being there that they're obviously doing really well, and obviously their group's awesome and a ton of skills. So.
Mm-hmm. Last question: you're obviously a very young goaltender. Reaching this age, or reaching this part of your career at this age, is phenomenal. But obviously, still working hard to get to the next level. What do you think you're working on in your game right now?
There's a lot of things, I think, and during the seasons, things come up and then they kind of fade away when you work on them. And I think there's a million things that can go over, that little details, and like every time you give up a goal, you're like, this little detail, this, that, and it goes on for like every single goal you give up, right? Whether it's a good goal, bad goal, whatever it is, that's how you think as a goalie. But I think it's just overall, I think it's honestly, I think it's just one of those things that I always said, it's just hockey, right? Mm-hmm. And there are good players in every league that you play in, especially up as you get older. And that's the thing. I always see it. Just go out, play hockey, have fun, and when you're winning the games, just go play. Don't think.
Mm-hmm. I like that. Don't be a prisoner of the moment. You seem like a macro, not a micro guy.
Yeah, I try to just kind of remind myself that we're all so fortunate to be playing here and doing what we do and playing a sport for a living. And that's something you can't take for granted, especially at this age, right? It's just and that's the thing, as a pro, it's obviously there's a lot of stuff going on, but you know what? Just go out and have fun. That's all you can do.
Thank you, Spencer.
Yeah, no problem. Of course.